Hello and namaste, everybody. Today we're going to write a program where we are going to have two characters, like we did in the previous chapter. We're going to have a dog and a cat, and we are going to make some interesting animations and probably a game. At the end of this chapter. So yeah, let's start. So you have Sajilo Python Playground. Just open it, and let's create a new file. And as you know from our previous class, that in Sajilo Python, you need to import. If you want to import a dog or a cat or any character, you just need to import it, right? So we are going to write from Sajilo Python import. So since we are importing the characters from Sajilo Python, we have to write some from Sajilo Python import. And before we do the character imports, we need to do start. Okay, this can be in any order, but let's start with the start function because we are going to need it, and without which the program will not work. So from Sajilo Python import start, and we're going to import cat and dog. So just separate them by commas. Okay, and in the end, we're going to write a start function. Now your program should run. And let's see, when we run, what happens? Nothing happens. Why? Why isn't there anything in your playground or in your game window? It's because you just imported, but you did not load them. So in order to load them, you need to do cat dot load, and we have dog dot load. All right, now let's run it. Great. You have the cat and the dog both imported and loaded. But the problem here is that the dog is overlapping the cat. You know why? Because we haven't specified a position for both the cat and the dog. And in that case, what happens? So what happens in that case is that your dog and cat are loaded on the same place. Which place? The default place, the default location that Sajilo Python library specifies. So just look at this playground over here. The dog and the cat are loaded on the same place. So in order to separate them, let's put dog in another place. So let's put it in center. And now let's see what happens. So now the dog is in the center and the cat is somewhere in the default position. But what position are these characters in? We do not know. How do we know that? We'll see. Okay. But before that, let's do something. Let's do some animations, right? Who doesn't love animations? So, what does a cat do? So, a cat, it does meow, right? It says meow. So let's just write meow meow. So cat dot say meow meow. Okay. When I use these parentheses over here, you have to know that this word is a function. So center is a function, load is a function, cat is a character, but the load is a function. Okay. Same way, cat is a character, and the character says meow meow. The say meow meow. Say is a function, and it takes meow meow as a string. You can write anything else. Say for example, cat dot say I'm a cat. Okay. Or now let's do dog. Dog dot say is do bhau bhau. I guess that's what they do in Nepal. Bhau bhau. Okay. So let's run it. And yeah, you have the cat saying meow meow and the dog saying bhau bhau. Okay, now what does a cat generally do? Well, it jumps. So let's just jump the cat. So cat dot jump, and we'll do run. And see, you can see the cat just jumped. Let's try that again. Okay. And what about the dog? The dog always wiggling its tail and its body. Okay, so let's just do dog dot wiggle. And let's see what happens. Okay, the dog just wiggled and the cat just jumped. So creating animations in Sajilo Python is so silly, stupid, and so easy. Okay. So now, um, Let's see what else can we do. We can do a lot of things actually. So instead of jump and wiggle, um, let's do let the dog dance. Okay, so you can just write something like dog.dance, and the dog's supposed to dance. Let me show you. Okay, so that was the dance. After the wiggle, there was the dance. Okay, let's just comment this wiggle. So we need to hash in front of anything, any other code. You don't want to run this code. So this code has been commented. So now look at that dance. Okay, so it's so easy, folks. Now, what if you did not want to dance or you don't want to say meow meow? You just wanted to. What if you want the cat to go round and round in a loop? Let's say cat dot. Have you noticed this? I just commented all of these codes. So these codes will not be running. So cat dot, let's say loop underscore left. Now, as you all know, what is loop underscore left? It is a function. Okay. Now, what would that do? Let me show you. Let me press the run button. Now, look at the cat. So the cat goes to the left and then comes out from the right, and it keeps going left. It's looping. Okay, keeps looping. Now in this game, what we're going to do is, since the cat keeps looping, keeps going around, the dog, which is the player in this game, should be able to go catch the cat. Okay, so in that case, we need the dog to move as a player. So you will be providing inputs to move the dog. How do we do that? So we'll just do dog.keys. Now, once you do that, once you write dog.keys, you can actually move the dog around. Now, let me press the arrow keys here, and the up arrow takes the dog up, down arrow takes the dog down, right arrow to the right, and left arrow to the right, left. Now, what if you had another friend and you wanted to play this game of cat and dog with him or her? We just have one arrow keys, one set of arrow keys, and it's already reserved to the dogs. So, like in other games, what we can do is we can just call something called cat.wasd. So WASD are the keys. So W moves the player up, S moves the player down, A moves it to the left, and D to the right. Now let's run the code and see what happens. Okay, now you can move the dog. What you can do with the WASD key is you can move the cat. Now, if you have two players and one player needs to catch up with the cat and the other player actually needs to hide from the dog. So, wow, you just made a game. Excellent, excellent.
Beyond Apogee.